Welcome to NASCAR Heat 3, Specialtatin. As I said in the first video, this is just a trial, so I don't exactly know how long these Specialtatins will continue for, but there will be a few, and this is the first one. This particular one is my very first ever online race. I had all the settings default. What they gave me is what I used. So let's get right into it. This is Michigan, and it's anything goes. No flags, no damage, no anything most likely. So probably also no sanity. But anyway, cool little intro. The graphics are, well, did y'all think NASCAR games on the PS3 looked good? I mean, if y'all like those graphics, y'all should like these graphics. I'll say that. Others said something along the lines of that. But I will say this right now is, remember how in the first video I showed how it's not the Dandy's livery editor? Yeah, I just ended up going with a blue roof and a blue stripe at the bottom, and the rest was white. That's not blue. I didn't do anything to my car. That's more purple, and I didn't change that whatsoever. Brilliant. So I guess I'm in the purple people punter for this race, so let's see how this goes. I'll race clean till someone else races dirty, but I have a hunch that's literally already starting. How do you mess up the start of a race? It's an automatic start. Like, there's no timing it. You just hold the gas pedal. Whatever button you have mapped for accelerate. Wait, you can't map buttons for accelerate. You just hold the R2 button. Why is it this hard? Why is it this hard? I literally did nothing wrong there, and I'm already in 21st. I'm already in 24th, 22nd. That's better. That's better. Well, I could not avoid that whatsoever. I did my damnedest doing it, but I am still in 22nd of 25, and at one point was in 24th of 25. And I did not even spin out once there. Just got caught in everyone else spinning out. Very first race of it. Not the best start in the world, but at least it was entertaining. I'll admit that was quite a giant wreck, and it looked... there's no damage, so it's kind of hard to say how it looked. Let's just see how the actual racing is. If y'all can hear the car, I took that turn full throttle. There's no tuning in these races either. This is just whatever setup you choose between tight and loose. I just chose whatever the default was, and you go with it. On a default setup, meaning no skill involved with tuning, you're already full throttle around Michigan, the fastest track in the game, top speed wise. Yeah, so I'm darn near 200 before I even know what I'm doing, given this is my very first race and it's still full throttle. Granted, you'd lose a heck of a heap of momentum in the turns, but I did not let off the throttle there. Yeah, I'm not so sure how much skill there is involved with this. It's just, can you avoid the wrecks? A lot of people can't. I've done absolutely nothing this race, and I haven't even been in a battle whatsoever, and I've gone from 24th to 15th, and there's still over half the race to go. At this rate, I could legitimately win the race. As much as this game doesn't really apply to GT Sports stuff, the GT Sport moniker still applies. Of even if I can pass a whole heck of people quick from the back of the pack, and linearly it looks like I'm on pace to catch the leaders aren't on a linear pace. The leaders are a whole heck of a better than the people I've already passed. Yeah, maybe I'm not so good yet either. Maybe. Well, then that's something. I just got my doors blown off. I'm not 100% sure why either, because it's not like it was just a draft train. I've lost a draft now. I'm using the default settings, so that's something and a half right yonder. I will say this, the reason I wasn't really doing much involved GT Sport Racing, and especially tutorial for like the Tokyo Expressway one with the new physics and stuff, is one, I'm still getting somewhat used to new physics. I'm not necessarily any slower with them, I'm just less consistent with them, and two, I have a different controller now. The first one broke, and this particular controller is so old, the R2 button actually doesn't work too well on it. From what I can tell, it made no difference for this game, but maybe to an extent it does, like right at turns and stuff. I don't know, not 100% sure. But nonetheless, for GT Sport, I had to completely move to the right stick for acceleration and brake. The L2 and R2 still work, they just don't hold as much pressure. Like, I can put as much pressure down as I possibly can, but it only calculates as about 90% throttle. But anyway, as I say, this race is now ending and I'm getting my doors blown off. So, well, I did a good job of avoiding wrecks, but I guess I'm not doing a damnedest job yet of actually racing. Yeah. I tried though, I really did. It's kind of hard to have skill when everything's full throttle though, so it kind of is avoid the wrecks and hope you find the right tune. You can't actually physically change, you just pick from a set amount. NASCAR Heat 3, the real wreck avoidance simulator. There'll be more to come, folks, I guess. May as well. I have 10 races left now.